Curly parsley, wow. You want the truth or you want me to lie and make something up?
Truth.
Just not really necessary. Back in the day, I mean, it used to just go on everything as like a garnish, you know, just like, cool. Curly parsley and some lemon. There you go, there's your fish. Or, you know, you'd find it like in steakhouses and things like that where they put a big wad of it on there. My dad, a long time ago, he used to make, he'd make linguine and clam, you know, and he'd make this, this linguine and clam parsley sauce with garlic and, you know, the parsley. And he'd use one of those old-fashioned, you know, round bladed things with 2 blades on it to chop everything up. So it kind of reminded me of that. These are called lane snappers. These are actually from New Zealand. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to score the flesh with my knife, kind of in a cross hash pattern. What this is going to do is going to let my fish cook a little better, and it's also going to give me a nice presentation. Let's get our oil, our pan. Like I put into the recipe, you want to put a generous amount of oil, you know. And obviously, for all the viewers at home, I know you have your wood oven in your kitchen, so fire that up. So what I'm going to do here is I've got some fleur de sel, just some French sea salt. I'm going to put it on my fish pretty liberally, kind of get it down there in those grooves. In the wood oven, see how the pan, it gets hot really quick. And the way you can tell your oil's hot is it gets really watery, if I can use that term. It goes from oily to watery. See how thin it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do, put that down, and you're just going to put your fish right in there. Okay. And into your wood oven it goes. We usually use Italian parsley, which is flat leaf parsley. We fry it, we put it on some of our dishes kind of for a textural kind of garnish. But curly leaf, you just don't see it a lot. I don't know why, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure. It's just the way, I've never questioned it. Just say, yes, chef, and you do it. Well, you can do gremolatas 2 ways. Some people do them dry, which means no oil, and some people do them wet, which means oil. This is a sauce that you could do for any kind of fish, too. I mean, you can put it on salmon, halibut, trout, whatever, it's gonna be good. It's really good if you do oregano one, you put it with lamb chops. It's killer, like grilled lamb chops, charcoal grilled, mesquite or hardwood, it's beautiful. Okay, next we're gonna take a microplane. You can buy these at Sur La Table, they're really good. If you don't have one, go get one. And what we're gonna do simply is just zest our lemon. Most of the food that I do is really simply prepared. I don't screw around with stuff. I don't do all kinds of crazy sauces, and I just don't. It's not the way I cook. Most of my food, almost all of my food that I do, is meant to pair with wine. Wine is a huge focus of what I do at Urban Union. And if you do things that have big giant sauces and huge bold flavors, things like that, kind of has a tendency to overpower the wine. Okay. A little bit. That's nice and lemony. Taste the garlic, taste the salt. It's good. So now our fish is done. Take it out. Plate. Turn our fish around. You usually want a little more lemon, you usually want a little more gremolata, so serve a little lemon with it. And then what we're going to do simply with the gremolata is we're just going to spoon it right over. And be liberal with it, because you need a lot of it. It's like once you get into the fish, you're going to want more of the gremolata, so. It's like one of my favorite dishes. Absolutely love it.
So have you made gremolata with parsley before?
I've put it in my gremolatas. It's never been the main ingredient, but this actually works out pretty well. I should have put a big sprig on there as garnish, huh? Like yeah. like the old days. It's an underappreciated fish. I've done it here a couple times. And I've done it in some other restaurants I've worked at, and it's hard to get diners to kind of buy into smell. It's weird, you know, because it's a really good product. And I'm kind of interested to see what he's going to come up with, because, you know, John has a definite Latin flair to his food.